notes on this, because this is transformative information. This isn't a theory. This is actuality. And I appreciate what you shared. That was just powerful. So in our BOS system, we have the personalities and mastery of those. That's the DNA of people. And Mark did a fantastic job on the DNA of business, which is the 530 grid. The third component that ties it together is the DNA of life, natural laws. The DNA of life and the natural laws. So what are natural laws? Well, natural laws govern the entire universe. Whether we're talking about attracting profitable clients, whether we're talking about anything else. And I think that it was an important distinction. Is profitable does mean making money. Profitable does mean creating value. It's both and, right? Creating value, but knowing how to approach people and knowing how the natural laws affect people is really key. So we can understand the personalities, the 530 grid, and the system they need in order to operate their business, the system we need to operate our business. So natural laws, they govern the universe. They govern everything that we do here on our planet. There's over 200 natural laws that have been discovered. And those have been discovered by individuals and teams of people all around the United States. And over the last 20 years. We need to think the right thoughts, we need to take the right actions, and we need to do the right thing in the right way at the right time if we're ever going to get results. And in attracting profitable clients, one of the key things, one of the laws that we're going to cover today is called the cluster principle. The cluster principle. We've touched on it before, but it's important and vital when it comes to understanding profitable clients. The cluster principle states that it's not unusual that an individual knows 3 to 9 other individuals making the same decisions about services or products in the same 6 to 12 months. Again, it's not unusual that an individual over the same 6 to 12 month period of time is going to know 3 to 9 other individuals. I mean, you can take a number of years and create a profitable business. Would you like to do it in a shorter period of time? Would you like to get profitable clients a whole lot quicker? Well, you need to know who they are personality-wise. Secondly, you better have a system to track it. And thirdly, you have to understand that there's people around you right now that might be trying to do the very same thing you're doing with their business. So, the easiest way to do this, it's very simple. You take out a sheet of paper and write down your 10 most profitable clients. Write your 10 most profitable clients down on a sheet of paper. And then figure out why they're the most profitable clients you have. What is it that they need? Maybe you need to go back and ask them the question, so what's the biggest challenge you're facing right now? Because maybe there's an angle to what you're doing in their business that can be accentuated even more, creating greater profits for you and making sure that the client you have is locked in for life. So, this is one of the questions that I can ask people. In fact, I got this from one of my, talking about a cluster principle. One of the people that's a profitable partner for me is a gentleman by the name of Steve Minnick, and he's out in Washington. And he does investments in a very, very intense way. It's banking on yourself. And he can create a whole lot of cash flow for people with the products and the services that he has. What I do is that I help people get health insurance they can afford. And oftentimes I'm saving people a lot of money. Sometimes we're breaking even, but we're getting them a lot better service. We're getting them a lot better network. And understanding how my business works and how their needs coincide is vital. But this is a question that he brought to me. He goes, so Kevin, let me ask you a question. You save people money? I go, yeah. He goes, on the average? I go, well, I've saved one lady a year ago $27,000 a year in premiums. I'm not going to do that for every client, okay? But she told me, Kevin, you've created a part-time income I never have to go back to. That was pretty spectacular. Have I gotten referrals from her? Yes, I've gotten referrals from her, all right? People I've saved hundreds of dollars. He says, so let me ask you a question, Kevin. Would you say it's a fair question? to say, so if I could save you $500 a month, I'm not saying I will, I can, I'm not saying in your particular situation that's actually going to happen, but if we could do that, what would you do with the extra $500? Oh, I don't know, I'd maybe go out and invest more in my company, maybe I'd have a little more liquidity. Well, what if you could take that 500 and turn that into 1,000? What if you can take the same income that you're used to spending right now and create an investment thing where you can have retirement income and still pay for what you're doing? Would that interest you? So now I've created a profitable client, so they go, yeah, if you can show that to me, then absolutely. And so we can then construct to see what we can save them. But they know other people that are looking for health insurance. They know other people that need investments. And be able to know that those people have 3 to 9 other people, I can help them construct the same thing for their people that they know. Who do you know who'd like to save an extra $500 on their health insurance, or know that they can get a better network, or know that their out-of-pocket expenses can be slashed because of what they've spent this year because they got the wrong plan? It wasn't designed for them. You can say the same thing about everything that you do as well. But the natural laws of knowing that there's other people, it isn't just about that one profitable client. It's about that client with 3 to 9 other people around them, with 3 to 9 other people around maybe only 3 of those. You've created thousands of leads over your lifetime that are profitable clients because you asked the right questions, you brought them through a system, and you understood their personalities, and you created value in somebody else's business. Make a list of 10 people right now that you know that are profitable clients. And that's what the mastermind partnerships are all about. Masterminds are bringing people together. You see, a professional football player can help bring somebody along who's a college player, right? They have the credibility. They understand something in a new dimension. The person who's in college can bring somebody along in high school, whether it's athletics or whatever it is, finance, whatever it is, to the next level. The person in high school can help the person in Pop Warner. These are dimensions. And the next dimension principle in creating profitable clients is you can help people get to a new dimension by helping them think differently and creating value and profit. Once they've made that jump, because of the system that's in place now, you can be a cheerleader, a teacher, a coach, and a Navy SEAL in their life. A cheerleader, a teacher, a coach, and a Navy SEAL. And you're taking them all the way up. Because if you just give them, hey, great job, we've created something here, that's wonderful, and not teach them, okay, well, by the way, the 530 grid, have you identified your targets? Have you just done box 1? Oh, no. I was just kind of excited that, I had a new realization about how that concept changed my life. Well, we need to get that done now. Karen Carlson, you just totally rocked it. You just walked into our Coffee Connections, which is a mastermind partnership group as well, and she put together a list. She goes, well, here's my list. How long did it take you to type up your box 1?
It took me a few hours to assemble it.
A couple hours to assemble how many people?
150.
150? So out of 150 names that you have that you've identified, you can now develop and deliver a message, right? And we're going to help you do that, you see? But we're going to teach you. We're going to encourage. Great job, by the way, on putting that together. 2 hours out of your life is nothing.
Well, and the interesting thing is that I happened yesterday, somebody was asking for somebody that did something particular, and I was able to go into that spreadsheet and isolate it and get the email and get it back in like 2 minutes. I didn't have to sort through my cards or something like that. It was like having that system, having that in place. I was able to identify it, share it, and offer value to somebody else.
Amazing. And then you also were able to track those because you knew who it was. It was right there in front of you in 2 minutes. How much time would that have saved you?
Oh, it would have, or frustration as well as time, trying to.
Which would have taken you away from doing other things in your energy business to create profit for you and profitable clients, right? But now you've created something. It took literally, why? Because you took 120 minutes out of the 10,080 minutes everybody has every single week. And now that's permanent. You don't have to do that again. You can just add to it now. And now you can differentiate what message you're going to give to those people. And you're helping them go into the next dimension, right? And we're helping you get to the next dimension. And so we're going to teach you how to do stuff, then we're going to coach you, and then we're going to go, Karen, come on, let's get it done quicker and faster to the next dimension next time, right? And you'll change people's lives and you'll bring people along with you. So developing profitable clients has to do with the DNA of people, the DNA of business, and the DNA of life.